Hello guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new to my channel, hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Sama. So in this video I want to cover two stories. One is of the young lady they call Pride Evie. Then the other one is Justin Dean, the new exposing that he has started. So basically the Pride Evie, I saw a post on Instagram in which if you don't know her, she's I've seen her, she's a content creator. She's on Instablog, I've seen her on Instagram, I've seen her on Instagram, and I've seen her on Facebook. She creates some kind of content that are like, you know what I mean, like barely have any clothes on, and a lot of some kind of content, right? You know, and dancing. Some of them might be seductive dance and stuff like that. So that's how I stumbled on her. There was a video she did and she danced to a traditional Igbo music, and she had very skimpy clothes on, and that video kind of went viral, and people, a lot of Igbos complained and said she's actually not Igbo. You know, some Igbos were not happy. They were like, don't represent our culture in that way, something like that. But anyways, so she made this what's it called now, this so I saw this post on Instagram in which she said, let me read it to be sure I'm reading it word for word. So the post on Instablog, it says, I gave my man money and he still cheated on me. And I wanted to say, because the way it comes across, the way it's phrased there, excuse me, the way it's phrased there is almost like she's surprised, or she, like, okay, it's like, even though I gave him money, he still cheated. As if money is a big part of preventing a man from cheating. That's what it sounds like. You understand? It's different from saying, you know, I did my best in the relationship, I did this, I did that, and he still cheated. Now, I'm not coming here to support cheating in any way. That's not what my conversation or my point is about. But it's, like I said, it's almost like she thought, the way it comes across, like, if I'm giving money, we wouldn't cheat. Like, money is almost like money can prevent a man from cheating. That's not true. The thing is this, you know, going to the idea of cheating, she's a young girl. It's not like they're even married or anything like that. They are still dating. So a man that is dating her and dating someone else, the question you would have on your mind is, okay, what does he want? Because when I say what does he want, is that dating, is it dating her with the intention of making it permanent? Is it an intention of a life together? Or is he just dating her for now, and maybe whoever he was cheating with may be the one he wants to be with? So it's hard to tell, you understand? But if she's the interview I saw in which she said, you know, he gave money, he checked his chart, and he was giving money to another woman, another lady. So he's taking from her and giving someone else. And what it comes across like, from looking at it, is, okay, it makes you question why he's dating her. Because if she's giving him money, could it be he's dating her because, okay, I get money from her to spend on the one that I love? I don't know, I'm just saying. Could it be that this dating is temporary thing? That the one he's now taking her money and giving her money to is who he wants to spend the rest of his life with? Because it does happen. Girls do it too. They can be dating two people, and one is the Olowo, the rich man. So she is using the rich man's money to look after her relationship with the one she really loves. You understand? That other person she really loves has no money. I'm not coming here to say that is right, but I'm saying that these things, they do happen. That she's dating one person because that person is giving her the money, but that's not who she wants to marry. The other man that does not have is who she wants to marry. So come to Korra Obidi. A lot of you will know Korra Obidi and Justin Dean at this point. They've been divorced for 2 years. 2 years. Like, when grown-ups act like children, unfortunately, that's what it looks like to me, because there's no moving on. I made a video in the past in which I said, and God forbid, but it's almost like these two, like, you know, there was a video I made, I can't remember how I said it, but I was like, I just pray that it doesn't end up being a situation whereby it will take one person's life ending for their brains to reset, and for them to realize that you can actually move on after it's over. What am I speaking about? The man came and shared. This is, let me say this. Korra has shared evidence before. The man is coming out and saying he wants to come and share his own evidence to counter her evidence. He said he has been keeping quiet for a long time. All of that, all of that jazz. At the end of the day, both of them have come out and shared stuff, right? But let's see what he has shared now. This is what he shared. So according to him, he said that when Korra, his ex-wife, was pregnant with their youngest child, that she went to Nigeria for a small time. I don't know, but she went to Nigeria anyways. And that is his allegations, that she slept with a married man. So she was married, according to him, and she was sleeping with a married man. And another thing I actually want to say, you know, if you have read Korra's book, in her book, she spoke about, or she wrote about how, you know, she was married. They've done their traditional marriage. Her and Justin had done their traditional marriage, and Justin had gone over to America to go get the documentation and all of that, so he can bring her over to be with him. While she was in Nigeria waiting for him, she dated a married man. And in her book, she said something about, it's like, oops, you know, one thing led to another, and they did the bedroom dance. They were both married people, they slept with each other. That's what she said. That, but that's another, this was just, according to Justin Dean, this one is another one. According to him, he said the man's wife saw the chat between Korra and her husband, and the wife forwarded them to Justin. This is what Justin said. So let me read it to you guys. Well, it seems you've improved in your skills. And the man laughed, and the man said, Korra, did you just insult me? And she said, Abio. And then she said, I felt it. Seems you were reaching my womb. With laughing emojis. And then the man said, hope I didn't tamper with Justin's unborn baby. And he corrected himself and wrote the word hope. And Korra replied, according to this guy's receipt, Korra replied and said, nah, the baby hasn't, I can't see the rest of that, right? And that's what he posted on the what's it called now, on his that's what he posted on Instagram. I keep calling them Instagram. Instablog carried the story, and some blogs are carrying the story at the moment. So now these people, their marriage has ended, and from me looking from the outside, I see where the man was trouble. I see where the woman was trouble. I see, but you see, that's the funny thing. I remember when I remember times that I have discussed this couple. I always had that stand that there are areas where the wife was wrong, or is still wrong, and areas where the man was wrong, is still wrong. And some people called me double face, some people called me sitting on the fence, double face. There were no names they didn't call me, because people wanted me to choose a camp, and I said that I'm not choosing any camp. I was speaking the truth as I saw it. And I'm happy to see that some people now that saw me as double faced are beginning to take the same stand and pointing fingers and say, no, what he did here is wrong. No, what she did here is wrong. And seeing what I saw, that is the thing about the truth. It will always stand. The test of time, it will stand. The truth remains the same yesterday, today, and it will be the same. That's the thing about the truth. Now, if you look at this couple, you wonder, how did they manage to end up even being married? Because let me tell you, as horrible as a man may be, or as horrible as a woman may be, in most cases, there's a man and there's a woman that if those people were to meet, they would it will work out better. But there's a way people would be that the combination can be very, very bad. In my opinion, for what I'm seeing now, the combination of Justin and Korra, I am looking from what we're seeing now, was not a nice combination. If this is true, you know, we're not going to come here and say it's a good thing for a married woman to be sleeping with a married man. We're not going to come here and say that, you understand, unfaithfulness is wrong. We're not going to come here and pretend about that. But what I want to say is, when will the end come? When will the both of them actually finally... Now, there are some people that are happy to hear Korra speak her side of the story. But when Justin make ping, hey, it's enough, a man, you cannot be talking, man, don't talk like this, all of that. But they are happy when one person speaks, they don't want to hear the other person speak. If you really want to hear one person speak, then be ready for the other one to speak too. Because it has to be balanced. It's either you're going to be like that, or you're going to say, okay, both of them should stop speaking. Because it's not easy for somebody to come out and say, this person did this, and the other one will keep quiet forever and ever. Especially when trolling gets involved. Because when something happens, the next everybody start trolling the other one, say, yeah, your wife said this about you. Then when the other one say, oh, your husband said this about you, and that other person will be forced somehow to come and explain themselves or defend themselves. At this point, I don't even know in their saga. I don't even know what episode. I don't even know. It has lasted 2 years. 2 years of divorce. Do you know exes can actually be friends? They don't even have to be friends, because some exes are terrible people and you can never be friends with them if they happen. But at least face your front and you face your front. You get my point? Face your front and you face your front. Where is the future? They are still stuck on a marriage that is over, done, stuck on it. If you see some content, you see there are areas where you still see Korra will be like, oh, when I got divorced, when I did you guys know what happened to my ex this is and I'm like, it's 2 years later. And then the man comes out and speaks. Although he's saying that he's coming to speak because of the things that she has said, he has to actually come and say his side. That's what he's saying now. They both, I don't know, maybe after this one, they can actually eventually move forward. Maybe after he has let it out his chest, because he said a lot of these things, he kept them, he didn't want to bring them out. But since this has been going on, or else Korra comes out to apologize to him for all the, according to him, the lies that she has told against him, or as she does that, he's going to keep coming out every day and be releasing more stuff. That's what he has said. So according to him, he's reacting or responding to, what's it called, what he feels is the need for him to come and clear his name. But another thing that I have found is that the followers play a massive role in this. It has gotten so big that even when she now tells them, don't do this, don't do that, don't talk about my ex, don't talk about that, although she says it and after 2 days she comes back and says, but even when she even says, don't talk about this anymore, they can't stop themselves. Because it has become like they have taken it upon, themselves. It has become like their daily lives. Their daily lives. They wake up in the morning and this is what they work on every single day. They can't even, it's almost like if this couple, it's almost like, that's the point I'm trying to make. If they should decide today, I don't even know what's going to happen. If this couple should decide today that they want to become friends, I don't know what's going to happen to those fans and air conditioners. That's how I call them. Because when you don't pass fan, when you don't pass fan, you don't enter air conditioner. You understand? Because even in the comment section, you can see people putting more fire. Some people, there's some bloggers that defend this one, they will put more fire from their side, and the bloggers that defend the other one will put more fire from their sides. So at the end of the day, these people have even taken, it's like they've taken the drama off their hands, of the hands of the owners of the drama, and carried it for 2 years. My question is this: if they continue this saga and this drama, what reputation are they leaving? Like, which one they leave remain for their children? Which one? I just feel like at this point, I don't know, maybe after Justin is done, he said he has a lot to release. Maybe after he's done with this, maybe he will eventually feel, you know the way sometimes it can't be therapeutic. If, like he said, he wants to say his side, so people will get to know his side. Maybe after he's done, he's going to feel relieved and be like, okay, finally they've heard my side, and leave it. But the thing is that if Korra comes to say more, he may want to come out and say more. Although apparently now, apparently now it's like Korra have said people should not even respond, people should ignore, people should this, they should even block those platforms. Basically, she doesn't want her fans to listen or engage in it, or even respond. Basically, she said block them, don't listen. She doesn't want them to hear what people hear what he wants to say and all of that. But hopefully she too can actually stop. Somebody has to stop it, because when she comes back in the next few weeks or the next 2 days or the next whatever and come and say, you guys saw what happened in my divorce now, did you know my ex, you know, remember what? And then she's the one bringing it back up again. It will never end. Or if he, you know, so one of them may eventually have to choose to say, okay, you know what, enough is enough. Enough is, they don't have to be best friends. But what baffles me is how these people, both of them, are able to exchange these children every weekend. Every weekend. We never yet say they fight each other during the exchange. We never hear say they tear each other head, then break each other head. They not they do anything, but they come on social media and begin to give their fans reason to continue this big. But every weekend they go peacefully and exchange children. You get my point. But anyways, at the end of the day, grown-ups have to know when to say it is enough. That is how I feel about it. It has to get to the point where they will say, you know what, that's it, we're done. Let's move forward. You understand? Life is not necessarily about focusing on what happened yesterday or what happened. Life is about the way forward. Is this it? Is this going to continue in the next 20 years? Is this life? You understand? I don't know what. Long story short, that's the latest from Justin. I don't know what your opinions are. Do you believe, okay, the story of the other girl, do you believe that, giving a man money will have a chance of guaranteeing that he will not be unfaithful? You understand? Or, in her case, she's not even married, but like, in the Pride Ivy one, the one she said, do you even think giving a man money can prevent him from being unfaithful? And do you agree that a man that is unfaithful in the dating stage, using your money to give another girl, most likely that the other girl is actually who he really loves? What is your thinking about that one? And then Korra and Justin, what is your opinion about this, his new evidence about he's saying that Korra had an affair while she was a few months pregnant with her youngest child? I don't know what your opinions are about the whole story. As always, whatever your opinions are, please leave them in the comment section below. And do you agree with me that they have to come to a point where they say enough is enough? And their fans too have to stop, because I believe that their fans are playing a big role as well. I don't know what your opinions are about the whole story. As always, whatever your opinions are, please leave them in the comment section below. And with that, I'm going to say thank you for watching. Until the next time, guys. Bye-bye. Bye.